Welcome back to Lenz Comic Corner, Classic Non-Classic. This episode number 2670 and Doubleshot 2564. I got Marvel trade, I got DC trade, and both featuring characters who had ongoing series in the 1990s. First we have is Moon Knight, City of the Dead, one of two spin-off miniseries for Moon Knight, published during Deb McKay's really good run for Moon Knight, which has now been relaunched as Avengers Moon Knight, which I think is a really weird thing. Okay, this book is not written by Deb McKay. This is written by David Prowse. Or, Pepos. Now, this only is the third book I've ever reviewed from him. Because I have also, actually fourth book, because I have technically reviewed these following books. I reviewed his Hulk Annual, which was really good. His Run for Sad Avengers, which was really good, which was canceled due to low sales, apparently. His very brief run for Fantastic Four, and this book. So this is about the fourth title. Now, I did ask him this when this book was coming out. Has he read Jem McKay's run for Moon Knight? He has. He's reading it. He thinks he probably agrees with me. The book is awesome. Mostly put, this is basically Moon Knight. It's sort of like this is an adjacent miniseries, the main one. One of two. The other being a Black, White, and Blood miniseries, which I'll eventually get to that, don't worry. And here's a little fun fact about this book. This actually is one of three books I have to review for Moon Knight as of currently. Yes. You have been read my blog and miniseries. I'll discuss two comic corners from now. Don't worry about that. Mostly put, this book is basically, like I mentioned, David Purpose does the writing. The artwork is Makura Ferrer does one. Most of the series except for issue number 3. That's Sean Damon Hill. Now, does it take place during Jim McKay's run? Kind of, yes. I think it takes place just after issue 25, because I think it was 25, I think it was. It says it was a backdoor pod from 25 to late this very mini-series. It is mostly put him working with a woman named Layla, who is not seen since his debut. And it seems like these two are previous romantic couple. And him, it's kind of a way adjacent. There's barely a mention of the Midnight Mission, which is a big thing about the run of Jem McKay. Plus, I gotta love the artwork here. It's mostly put Moon Knight working with this woman to take on some guy called the Jekyll Knight. And she calls herself now the Scarlet Scarab. And it's basically their past. In fact, these two had a thing for each other. Really fun miniseries. That's kind of how I basically describe it. I think him having one now is a good idea, especially as this book was really good. But I'm going to give this book roughly a 9.5 out of 10. Book is that good. Next up we have is King Spawn Volume 4, which contains issues 1924 of the book. Surprisingly, it's what we call King Spawn. King Spawn is not in the book. It's basically have Al Simmons. You're thinking, what? Al Simmons was in the King Spawn book. Well, so we have a lot of going. Him, Sam and Twitch basically play a role in the book. Like, there's a little bit of murder mystery in here. Really interesting book per se. It's almost like you read this book, it's like basically whatever Tom Holland has going on. It's like other stuff basically take place during whatever he's doing for the book. That's kind of what this book is, but the book is really good. Tom McCarthy, I mentioned, does the co-writing with Sean Lewis. Javier Fernandez does pretty much, does not do 29. The arc, does 20, 22, and 24. Kevin Keane does 23. Thomas Knocklick does issue 19 with Van Randall. The cover is Javier Fernandez. That's the one who does his cover here. The cover of the book is Simon Bashi, Mark Spears, Mark Brooks, Victor Badaba, Chris Stevens, J.H. Williams III. Yes, that guy. Love this guy's artwork. Really wish he'd do more work. Heber Fernandez, obviously. Francisco Tamacali, Kevin Clean, and Jonathan Gosby. Kind of what I just mentioned is kind of what the whole thing of this book, but this book is still a lot of fun. I'm going to give this book roughly a 9 out of 10. Yep. So yeah, that's particularly a particular view. Next up, we have another comic corner. This is originally, now I got these two books specifically, well, because the crossover I'm going to talk about with these two soon. Okay, next view. Also, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications, and do not hit the dislike button. Okay, next video. Bye.